Hello everybody, welcome to our channel Oil Science channel. This channel is interested in explaining everything about oil and gas field companies and emails. First, we will explain the circulating system or during fluid cycle, or how does the mud pass from mud pits to the well. The mud is pumped by mud pumps from mud pits through standpipe and fluid spout, swivel, kelly, drill string, and finally to drill bit to cool and lubricate the drill bit. And after that, the fluid or the mud comes out from the well loaded by drilling operation products and rock crumbs, passing by flow line and filtration process devices such as shell shaker, descender, and degazzer. And the mud repeat this circle many times, so it's considered as a closed loop or a completed cycle. Drilling fluid functions. What are the functions of a drilling fluid, or why does we use drilling fluid in the drilling wells? Number one, cooling and lubricating drill bit. Number two, lifting drilling outputs and products from the well to the surface. Number three, build a wall for the well using filter cake or mud cake. Number four, controlling class pressures. Number five, examining rock crumbs and geological models emerging from the well. We will discuss every function of these functions, okay? First, we will discuss how the mud lifts the drilling outputs and products from the well to the surface. This process depends on three factors. Number one, the speed of fluid flow in the ring vacuum, and it's usually 1 meter per second or 0.5 meter per second. Number two, the density of the mud, where the lifting process is increased by increasing density according to the phenomenon of flotation. Number three, viscosity of the mud, which is the most capable of lifting rock crumbs. So how can the mud lift the drilling output from the well to the surface? It can do that by three factors: the speed of fluid, the density of the mud, and the viscosity. Now we will explain how does the mud cool and lubricate drill bit. It can do it by adding oily materials to the mud, which helps it to reduce friction and increase the age of the bit, and use it many years in the sites or in the drilling sites. So cooling and lubrication of drilling bit. The addition of oily materials of the mud helps reduce friction and increase the age of the bit. Number three of the functions is build a wall for the well using filter cake. When we project the mud into the well, it leaves a sticky substance which called filter cake or mud cake, and this substance used to prevent fluid from leaking into the layers. Okay, so mud cake is deposited on the well wall to prevent fluid from leaking into the layers. Controlling class pressures, or how does the mud or drilling fluid control class pressures? This is done by projecting a hydrostatic pressure of the mud slightly higher or lower than the pressure of the layers. So it's explained when we put and project the mud into the well, its pressure may be higher or lower than the pressure of the layers. Okay, and usually the increase or decrease of the hydrostatic pressure of the mud is from 15 to 20 kg per centimeter square. Now we will discuss hydrostatic pressure. hydrostatic pressure equal mud density multiplied by depth divided by 10, and this is called hydrostatic pressure equation. Finally, we will discuss how does the mud examine rock crumbs and geological models emerging from the well. This is in order to obtain some information about the composition of the layers in which it's being drilled, and done either using cutting analysis or mud logging. Finally, we will discuss and explain how mud weight density is calculated, or how can we calculate the mud weight density. We can do it by using mud balance device. This is the mud balance device, which it is available in all sites, on all well sites and drilling rigs. And we can do it by filling the water bowl with the mud and putting the lid above it and removing the increase of the mud that comes out of the hole. Then balancing the balance by moving the movable part. Okay, this is the movable part on the balance arm to the place that balances the device, and then taking the reading. This read equal the mud weight density, which we use it in the hydrostatic pressure of the mud equation, or mud hydrostatic pressure equation. Now we finished our discuss about drilling fluids, drilling fluid functions. I hope this video adds some new information to you. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe the channel, and good